So it has finally arrived, the System Rush Gold Master Review Kit. I have been thinking about getting System Rush for probably about a year, and then a few months ago I saw this review kit on eBay. I wasn't sure if I really wanted to get it at the time, but I did obviously. So we'll open it up and see what's here. Now, it's not a sealed game, which often on eBay you'll find sealed N-Gage games very easily, but this one's not. But still, to get a review kit is very rare, and I'm really interested to see what is included. So what's this? Trader Games. Yeah, it was a French eBay store that I got it from. Get rid of that. Don't need that at the moment. So, Gold Master Review Kit. Press kit. It's got nice box art. This down here is obviously not on normal retail games because it's a review kit, and you can see they're not for sale. That's on the back. Another sticker saying not for sale. The rest of the back looks fairly normal. So if we compare that to some other game cases, it's a bit different. This is a game that arrived just yesterday. It's Crash Nitro Kart. You can see that they've replaced this section down the bottom here that some N-Gage games have online features available. They've changed that to yellow. And instead of 1 to 4 players, it says press kit. If we look at Tomb Raider, that doesn't have multiplayer and it doesn't have any online features, so that's a bit different. The rating, there's no rating on the front, where there's like the Australian M15 or the old Australian M15. Peggy 3+, or a shadow key here. That's got the multiplayer thing and only on N-Gage, but nothing down here, and that's got the ESRB teen on it. So this is now my rarest and most expensive game in my whole gaming collection. Previously that would have been Shadow Key because that's pretty expensive and hard to find. This one here, sometimes you see review kits on eBay for N-Gage games, but not often, and especially not cheap. So, most expensive game in my collection, that means it was $218 Australian, which I try not to think about too much, but I thought it's now or never. I'm either gonna get it and have something cool for my collection. But yeah, anyway, I think Shadow Key might have been about $180, which also Shadow Key is such a good N-Gage game. But back to System Rush, I don't know a whole lot about it, except for some things I've seen online. It looked kind of interesting, some sort of almost F-Zero-like racing game. I hope it's actually going to be good. Oh, here we go, there's the ratings down here for the different regions, but not on the front. Now, let's see what's inside. Okay, this is different. It's plastic shrink wrapped with, I think there's a little disc in there, like a GameCube sized disc. Oh, we'll open that in a minute. It's got the usual N-Gage game case, which is actually really good. It folds up like that and holds four cartridges, which you can see here, just clips in like that. And the game, System Rush, not for sale. That makes it all worthwhile. I have seen a bunch of not for sale cartridges like this on eBay just by themselves with no case or anything, and I wonder if they are from review kits like this, because it doesn't really make sense why some people would just sell the cartridge or card by itself like that. Get a bit of a closer look. This is the first one of these that I've got, a not for sale card. So usually they would have nice artwork on them like that and the holographic Nokia logo on them. And on the back, just got the normal looking N-Gage stuff on it. So we'll another thing on eBay I've seen is prototype cartridges or cards. I don't know what's different about those either. I have one specific one I remember was a prototype card for Tomb Raider. I didn't buy it though. I can't remember how much it cost. Put that back there for now and we'll have a look to see what's in here. If I can open it without ruining it. Okay, so I don't think anyone on the internet has really ever seen this before. Okay, so what have we got? A description. System Rush is a cyberpunk-styled, high-octane, futuristic 3D racing game set in the underground world of hackers and unethical multinationals? That's a bit strange. The game takes place over 5 individually styled networks that play host to the game's virtual worlds. Hacking in the game takes the form of racing covex, code vehicles, okay, through each of the security levels of the network until networks are owned. Game features. These are some of the key features that will make the title stand out from the crowd. Unique game world setting, state-of-the-art rendering engine. I hope that means it's going to run well then. Over 50 individual high-speed races, 15 different tracks with multiple configurations, multiple upgradable vehicles, destructive AI enemies, track traps, covec vehicle pickups and boosters. Game overview. Story mode puts the player in the role of a white hat hacker who created a sophisticated program to cleanse any network of malicious hacker activity. However, in the wrong hands, this code has been used as a logic bomb to obliterate any network and leave a company crippled. That sounds like a strange story. The code has been stolen by a group of black hat hackers working for a global network of evil multinationals who intended to use the code to bring down rival corporations. The player needs to infiltrate these evil corporations and steal back his program before being framed with the most high-profile profile hack in the world the world has ever seen. Okay, and we've got some artwork here and some screenshots. Yes, so we do have a CD. We'll look at that in a minute. And the controls, and they've got a QD there. Control key, menu navigation, air mode, accelerate, use pickup key modes, story mode, free hack mode, GP mode, unlockable, head-to-head, shadow race. So the N-Gage was an online system. I don't think many people know that, but it did have online games over 3G, I'm guessing, or 2G? Must have been 2G back then. Multiplayer GP. Guessing that's over Bluetooth with multiple game cards. Now, here's some more artwork. We will look at this CD after this part of the video. I will put in the disc and see what is see what's on it. Hopefully some interesting stuff. Now I've got my N-Gage here, the QD version of course, and we'll just take out the card that's in it, which is Crash Nitro card, what's it called? Yeah, Crash Nitro card. So I got that yesterday. I've only played it a little bit, seems alright. I need to play it more before I make a gameplay video of it. Yeah. Hopefully this works, so I'll be very sad if it doesn't. But no real reason why it shouldn't work. Now, game, System Rush. Yes, here we go. Story mode, free hack mode, GP mode. Go to the options, turn the sound up a bit. So what are the controls again? Left and right. Accelerate is 5, use pickup is 7, switch camera is hash, jump is, hard to see that through the viewfinder, 2 or 8 or something. Let's go to story mode, see what that is. New game. So some information about the character. That. I suppose we'll go Echo, is that her name? The Bronx, New York. Apartment 440. It's a nice art style, kind of comic booky. Didn't think you'd make it. Nearly didn't. You have the nicest neighbours. Trust me, it's safe. No one comes looking, and if they do, they'll find bigger problems. You set up. Just waiting for you. Okay, so now we're in Tokyo. Fat Teddy Investment Bank? It's a strange name. They say there are something, I missed that first line. I don't believe a word of it. Petty or corporate, they'll take everything you own in a heartbeat. Sci-fi wasabi, okay. Renowned hacker and boss of the X clan, and he has something that belongs to me. Designed to keep corporate black hats like him out of rival networks, whatever this Kiyomaru system is. It was supposed to be a white knight, and now it's going to be my last meal with Kiyomaru something. Kitamura can bring down any network his puppet masters desire. Too risky, gotta clear a few points. Okay. The rest is up to you. This is a longer intro than I was expecting. Got to open links at the Russian European. Choose network. Heavenly Dollar, High Life. It's so secure. What if we do Heavenly Dollar? Okay, I'll just get through this a bit. Race. That's what I want. Each network needs its own individual code to hacking. I've prepped 2 separate codecs for each network. One will give you an initial speed boost, and the other will give more stability while navigating the network. Okay. So you're racing while hacking the network, or racing is hacking the network? That looks like a very F-Zero looking car. That as well. So drift and grip, speed and aero. I suppose we'll do drift and grip. There's going to be some minion activity on this security level, but you can cope with that, right? I think I can handle a little bit of automated security. Just remember, it's going to take a little time to get your code fully integrated, and if one of those minions beats you out of the network, they'll shut you down. You're acting like I've never done this before. Just watching your back, okay. Okay, so the steering... Oh, you stop very suddenly if you stop accelerating. Steering seems very floaty, or unresponsive maybe is a better word, but you really do stop very quick. It's like putting the brakes on. At least it runs well, or smoothly. I will have to play more of it and try and get good at it before making a proper gameplay video. Yeah, it does run really smooth. Not sure what all these things do yet, but find out eventually. Hack failed. Alright, well I think that's enough of a first look. So that is the Goldmaster review kit. Okay, I've just put in the CD, and so we'll find out what's on it. Okay. Race to win. Hack into corrupt computer networks for extreme racing adventure. Logos. Arena logo, yep, that's the Arena logo. Developer logo, Idea Works 3D. Only on N-Gage logo, yep. Title logo, yep. Rating logos, yep, that's what they are. Documents, copyrights, game control, game overview, Q&A, sell in deck. That's what the box art looks like, or the official box art. Tips and tricks, artwork, key visual. That logo is slightly different to what the actual logo is. Yeah, see, key visual. Maybe that was like the first design. Strange that it's got the Australian rating on there. Pack shots, screenshots, game trailers. Oh yeah, how about we watch a trailer? Oh, okay, it's just loading. This is pretty cool. I'll have to upload this trailer and other videos if there are any separately, just so there's like a proper source of them on YouTube. It's got 4-player multiplayer as well. Coming soon. I wonder what the release date for it was. I'm also surprised to see that this little application works on Windows 10 when it was probably made for XP. What's the next? Is that the same one? Or trailer 2? Just took some time.
It's Rob Hendry. I'm sort of senior producer on the System Rush game.
Will Shen. I'm a producer here at Nokia.
Well, this is like one of the core single-player components of the game. It's got a strong story mode.
The game's basically an underground, futuristic racing game.
The player takes on the persona of a hacker. So the idea is you go through these security levels, through the defences of this network, and as you progress through, the network throws more and more traps and obstacles in your way. So while your skills are increasing, the tracks are actually getting more complex to drive.
And the people that you're racing against are basically computer-generated security modules.
The vehicles have an energy level which degrades over the race as you have more collisions, etc. So utilising that ability to sort of give somebody a nudge or push them off the track or smash them into an obstacle, that's going to potentially damage their ability to finish the race.
It did seem like a pretty good game.
In the game, they have 3 modes to them. One's called grip mode, which is like driving a standard sort of 4-wheel vehicle.
It'll just take some time to get used to the handling.
It's a bit like a hovercraft, and that switches on one button on the keypad. You can switch between these 2 modes, and then we have an air mode, so you can actually glide and fly through the tracks and the environment that we've got.
We allow the vehicles to drift. We allow the vehicles to fly.
There's so many products on the market in this genre. We have to really focus down and think about what would make this game a little bit different, a little bit more fun. Yeah, you can bash them and bump them. You can literally destroy one of their vehicles if you get the chance. I think, as I said, trying to bring something a little bit fresh, a bit new, and a little bit innovative to the game in terms of a racing game. We're talking about a handheld device. People take this around everywhere they go, and we designed the races so that you could quickly have, if you have 5-10 minutes to spare, you could quickly have a couple of races. Or alternatively, if you had a couple of hours, you could carry on and play right through. Okay, well we have a number of modes. Obviously with Bluetooth, you'd be sat within the sort of...
Oh yeah, so I was right, it does have Bluetooth multiplayer.
Bluetooth range. If you're playing online, wireless, you have the ability to download what we call shadow vehicles.
It's crazy that the N-Gage had online multiplayer.
Races that are recorded by the game, uploaded to Arena, and then you can download them and race against other players.
Well, we think that this game is perfect for the N-Gage. You know, with N-Gage, always with you, always connected. It's a type of platform that you carry with you.
Always connected. They were talking about that back in what, 2003 or 4, whenever this game came out.
So that it's a very accessible and
it's like the current thing now.
Features. But obviously, we're trying to build a challenge into the game, and that sort of challenge escalates as you progress through the game path. And the tracks are based in these virtual worlds, the kind of virtual obstacles, virtual ramps, things you fly through, obstacles, etc. I think people just like beating each other and testing themselves against each other people, and one of the good things about the N-Gage is you can obviously, we have the facility to quickly and easily do that.
And most importantly, how can we deliver a compelling experience for people that use this device?
We've got some great technology, and that's what facilitates the designers and people like myself provide a very compelling, smooth gameplay experience. Always fun breaking things, isn't it?
Okay, that was that video. Kind of a developer interview, that was interesting. Okay, the game came out in September 2005, so it was quite a late N-Gage game. That's probably why it's kind of one of the more advanced looking games for the system.
What was your, oh sorry, I've been changing the first question to your name, job title and role on the project.
Behind the scenes of how Tier works.
Okay, go for it.
What's your name, job title and role?
Okay, my name's Rob Hendry.
Hi, my name's Tim Floss.
Hi, I'm Nick.
I'm Tom.
I'm Martin Wood.
My name is Joseph Hearn.
My name is Will Denison.
I'm Taryn Hager.
My role's been really to pull through on the project management and team management of the development.
I'm an artist on the System Rush team.
I'm the online programmer.
As a 3D artist,
I was one of those programmers on System Rush.
Basically, overall look and feel of the project and vehicle and art. So,
how you doing?
What are IdeaWorks 3D?
IdeaWorks 3D are essentially a mobile software development company.
Some very compressed sounding music and video. Good old CRT screens. And they are using XP. I suppose that makes sense for 2004 and 2005. Modeling software they're using. Okay, so then they've been gonna let us hear that interview.
Another aspect of the project has been to maintain a relationship with Nokia, make decisions with Nokia's publishing department and marketing and delivering what they need on time, and to make sure that each phase of the project is delivered in a timely manner, and that we're ultimately producing a fun and exciting game.
One of the areas that separates IDEA from many of the other companies in this area is that we specialise in the cutting edge technologies that essentially provide extremely high quality 3D graphics on mobile devices.
Extremely high quality 3D graphics of the N-Gage.
Their small screens.
Crazy to think
it's something that
Nokia were putting so much effort into the N-Gage back then, and now Nokia are pretty much gone.
Rush is a futuristic racing game. where the player takes on the role of a hacker who's part of this underground society. What's happened is some of their code has been stolen by evil hackers, and you're a good hacker. You've got to fight your way through a bunch of different corporate security systems to retrieve your code.
The biggest challenges from my perspective in terms of developing System Rush were trying to take all the knowledge that I've had working on console and PC games and trying to bring that to the N-Gage, which is obviously in some ways much more of a restricted device. But a lot of things have happened in 3D gaming over the last 5 or so years, and trying to take all of that expertise and bring it to life on N-Gage.
From his perspective, 5 or so years was 2000 to 2004, or like 99 to 2004, or 2005, depending on when this video was made.
One of the main advantages we had on it for improving the N-Gage games, but as a company we've done several N-Gage games before, so we have a lot of experience, which is very useful, particularly for dealing with the phone interoperability issues, such as what happens when the game needs to be phone call, or when an MMS arrives, or anything like that.
But what we got in the final game is actually a lot more than I think I or anyone else could have really imagined. There was a lot going on in there.
That's one of the tracks they're designing.
The best part about working on the project was really the people. To be honest, there's amazingly talented people working on it, and it's really good to work with people who are so skilled and be here, 2 weeks before release candidate, and no one's stressed at all or relaxed, and no one's having to put in too long hours, and that's the best part really, is the team.
My role in the project was overall.
Why didn't they put this out?
That's really bright.
They left all these cuts in for no reason.
Involved with the setting up separation was the biggest reward.
That was kind of interesting to see them using some of the old systems. So we saw the game trailers, the artwork screenshots. What's that gonna... Oh, okay. Oh, so some screenshots that you would use in your review for the game, because this is a review copy after all. Pack shots. This is my old desktop computer, which is kind of slow. Okay, there we go. So that's what ESRB, the American version, the Australian version, different one. They're definitely pack shots, alright. So yeah, just different languages and regions. That's not terribly interesting. Key visual. Key vis title. Yeah, okay, so that was the mock-up. Key visual landscape. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's like a decently high resolution thing. File information. Oh, 3000 by 2000. That's good. Might have to upload that somewhere. Oops. What else have we got? documents. That's probably going to be the least interesting part. What if we just see what tips and tricks are? Tips and tricks. Try not to turn the covec more than 45 degrees or you'll start to lose speed. The covec speed is generally... no, the first covec speed is generally the preferred covec. Fill up attributes in this order. Speed, grip, drift, arrow, bits, blue orbs. Do not give a speed boost. They are useful if you are trying to get more points though. I wonder who wrote this. Hey, 23rd of the 7th, 2005, that's almost... Today's the 24th of the 7th, 2018. If I'd have made this video yesterday, would have been the anniversary of when this was written. What is sell in deck? Oh, this is the user manual. Or... oh no, it's not the user manual. Product positioning. Executive summary. Target audience. The primary target audience, male, 18 to 35 years, arcade racing fans. Secondary, fans of sci-fi movies and games. Other versions, none. Wow. This is the first time I've seen this kind of information for a game. So I don't review games, and I certainly don't get review copies of games. Key features. Pilot your covec through computer circuits in over 50 action-packed races. So this is like the brief overview of the game that you would tell your suppliers and stuff when you're trying to sell it, I guess. It's too bad I hadn't played this back in 2005 when I could have tried it online. Q&A. Okay, System Rush Q&A. Game speed, frame rate. System Rush is the fastest, smoothest game on N-Gage. This is thanks to state-of-the-art technology developed by Ideaworks 3D. So it doesn't actually tell you the frame rate, but it did seem very smooth. So that's just information on the different modes, covec optimization, microsites, bunch of websites that don't exist anymore, N-Gage Arena, which doesn't exist anymore, contemporary soundtrack. I was kind of hoping a soundtrack would be on this CD, but it doesn't look like it. Game overview. Game overview. So this was 16th of May 2005. Yeah, stuff we've basically seen already. Hack TV. Player highlight, upload, download from the N-Gage Arena. Group shadow racing up to 3 shadows. Only game on N-Gage Arena to have this feature. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Unless it's like replays or something. Okay, well that seems like everything, so I will upload those videos separately somehow, so there's like the source files on YouTube to be watched a bit easier. But yeah, that's some very interesting content on that disc. A lot of things I didn't expect, and it's pretty interesting to see all these extra information that only the reviewers and publisher is supposed to see. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. It's been a long one, but very interesting, and I'm very happy to have finally got a review kit for an N-Gage game.